If you're coming across this message, you're on an 888 wealth activation frequency, and this is going to be your 888 activation frequency message at this time. You need to focus on the things that you like. That is what's going to bring in your wealth. By focusing on the things that bring you joy and how you can expand that, okay? With the exception of if it's something like if you like drinking or smoking too much, I don't want you monetizing that. No. Okay? But things you generally like from the soul. If you like helping people, you like mentoring people, you maybe you like cooking, you like arts, whatever that is that you don't get paid for quite yet, or maybe you have started and you're getting paid and it's getting momentum and you still have your job that pays the bills to give you your debt security, but that is your side hustle that you've been working on, your side passion, but it's main passion in your heart. You need to focus on that. Focus on those things that bring you joy. Focus on that things. Some of you, especially the divine feminines, love giving all of this advice to their friends, to their coworkers, to their families. They love giving advice. Love, 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 love. Have you ever thought about the fact that that's the key to your wealth? Maybe you should write an advice book. Maybe you should go ahead and start a channel like this and give those advice. Your words, your heart center, what makes you thrive, what you love and like to do is what your focus should be on. That's the key to your wealth. You're on this wealth timeline now, and you're going to keep seeing these kind of messages about wealth because you're in the frequency. Part of being in a wealth frequency is about seeing opportunities, aligning with these opportunities, and knowing that they can bring you that generational wealth that you've been seeking. You guys know it, you see it. Now, when it's not activated, then you're activated to scarcity. How much more hours do I have to work a week in order to just pay this and barely get by and maybe get a ticket on Spirit and go to Florida on vacation or something? No offense. You get what I'm saying? Get out of that scarcity program mind. You're not there anymore. Actually, you might have used to been there. You're not there anymore. That's why you're on the wealth frequency timeline. That's what these eights activate within your timeline. And if you see it for a while and you keep seeing it, it's because the activation is gaining the momentum to get to the where you need to be, which is a millionaire, billionaire timeline. Okay, I'm speaking to future millionaires and billionaires. That's what these codes are starting to unlock in the matrix. In the 80s, it was not a thing where you could just see 888s everywhere like that and have a community that connects you all like one. That's why we live in a day and age right now that we can do that. So you guys need to start focusing on what you like. Stop going ahead and marking it as a fail or as like don't even start it because it'll never succeed and get you that well. That's exactly where your soul's calling you to go. It's what you're supposed to do. So it's time for you to go ahead and do it. Unlock those things. Sometimes there's certain things inside that of you that's going on within you that is blocking you subconscious and you don't know. And if you want a cheat code to know what those blocks are, it's time for you to really deep dive into your numerology chart. So if you want to look into certain numbers and where they align with you, you can go ahead and check out my Soul Code Numerology Academy. That's going to help you to learn just the right codes within your chart that'll help you unlock that wealth frequency even more rapidly. Because there's times you may be under a certain influence. You know you're supposed to start that book. You know you're supposed to start that new career or new job or new mentorship program. Mentorship keeps coming to me for some reason. You know you're supposed to start it, but you just don't. When you look in your chart, you'll see exactly what it is that's happening. And then you can maneuver and work around it. That's what I did. Changed my life and it changed my clients' lives as well. So go ahead and check it out in the description or the bio if you're watching this on TikTok. But it is time. You guys are activated. It's a universal 1 year. The eights are going to keep following you because it wants you to keep walking alignment. Now, when they disappear and you may not see them as much anymore, it doesn't mean that you're not still on the frequency. It just means now, okay, you're starting to move into it. It's showing you. You don't really need to um, see it as much because you're living in it. You're living in that frequency. Like you've already made that little quantum leap, so you're in it. So therefore, you know, okay, that new source of income is coming in. For example, if a promotion's coming up, you'll see the 888s a lot. Boom. You got the promotion. Now you might not see the eights as much anymore because you're living in that promotion. Now you say to yourself, you know what? I'd like to aim for something higher. I would like to open up my own business. And that will start to activate the 888 codes again, and you'll start seeing it. You know what I mean? It's leveling you up at this time, guys. Level up. Now, stay tuned because I'm going to be bringing you more of these 888 messages. If you are new to my channel or just finding me and you resonate with these messages and you're really serious about building this generational wealth, go ahead and give me a subscribe or follow. And I'll see you guys next time.